Hello, beautiful beings. Ancients, there's a couple things competing. The Lionsgate portal is tomorrow. It's already been sucking us in. There's a there's an intense pull when there's a portal coming, and they're showing me that if we are willing to let go of what will not fit through the portal, then it'll be a much smoother ride. The maintenance person and I were holding satsang yesterday. It's so fun talking to him. And he was talking about babies having colic. And my oldest daughter had colic, and we think it's mainly because their backs are out, because they've had to squeeze through such a tiny portal. And then yesterday, the ancients were showing me that the spirit also has a tiny portal to come through to enter the baby. So, and I've been hearing a lot about and seeing a lot of things about lions and Daniel in the lion's den. And to me, Daniel in the lion's den represents being caught in thinking and releasing ourselves from the prison of thinking. Fear, basically. So my dreams last night, I woke up in the middle of the night. Ancients, just let me simplify this. Help me simplify this, please. Thank you. I woke up, and I don't know if I had already been dreaming about him. He was an ex-boyfriend from a really long time ago. Highly toxic, very scary. I used to call him the dark man because he could be so sweet, but then all of a sudden, just this darkness, like this completely different person would come in. Sound familiar to anybody? It was before I knew how to trust my intuition and that gut ache that I would get around him, which is my intuition, and also his much lower scary vibe hitting me. So I woke up and I was seeing this scenario play out. And I said out loud, why am I thinking about this all of a sudden? It was like I was reliving it. And I was told to be the observer. And so I was watching it play out, and it had a different outcome than it actually had. I actually called the police in this outcome. I was just like, oh, wow, I am in a different dimension. I have come through. I feel like I'm already through the Lionsgate portal also. I didn't realize that till just now. Just because it's on the 8th doesn't mean we haven't already went through. The more willing we are, the easier the more how else can I put that? the the less resistance, the easier the transition through the portal. So I went to sleep, and I started dreaming about this man. And he was very, very scary in my dream. And I felt all the feelings that I had felt with him in real life. But then in my dream, I shifted and I started owning my power and speaking my truth. And it shrunk him. It completely changed his demeanor. I'm not suggesting doing that on this earth plane. Depending on where you're at, that can make it a lot worse. There could be a different way that you need to deal with it. So, but deal with it we shall, they're saying. We're not staying stuck in abusive situations anymore. So that one went away. And then I started dreaming about another man that I was with for a very, very, very long time. And he was domineering in the dream, and I was all shrunk down and I had no confidence. And then all of a sudden he said, that's not the kind of behavior I expect from my wife. And in that moment I thought, I'm not a wife. I'm a being. And he had written something and threw it on the ground like, these are the rules, this is what you have to listen to. And I walked toward it, and then I just stepped on it, and it changed everything. Then I started speaking my truth. It was amazing. What a beautiful representation of where I'm at in my life. And even this person that I have perceived to be my twin flame all this time, that's just a concept. I feel like I'm becoming even more free from that concept. And these songs that come in from the astral, these just very clear downloads, any store, thrift store, grocery store, whatever, hardware store, song after song can play, and then all of a sudden there's this one song. A couple days ago at the hardware store, all of a sudden I hear Patsy Cline, I'm sorry. Just wailing, it's like they cranked it up. That's one way that I know that it's a song coming in for me. Is it seems extra loud, and I plainly see the person it's coming from. I plainly see them and feel them, and there's just no doubt that it's coming from them. It's not anything they're doing consciously, but just the intensity of their emotions and thoughts that are coming towards me manifests that. And for a long time now, a good year now, I haven't felt sad about it, this connection. I haven't felt resistance towards this connection, but there's always a new level that I can achieve with having my energy not be taken from. And I feel like I'm reaching an even better level. This person is very sick, and I know needs my help. He's very physically sick and mentally sick and emotionally sick. He's just really going through it. But he refuses to reach out for help. And that's a part of his path. And I feel more detached from that than ever. I do feel compassion for him. Absolutely. 100% compassion. But I don't feel... I think that I just asked the ancients, so why do I still feel like there's a possibility that we could be together on this earth plane? And they're saying that it is because of our intense connection. That's just a natural byproduct of our connection, is because we're already so connected. It feels like we're already together. And so it seems like it definitely could be a possibility that we could be together on this earth plane. And also the waves of illumination I've had, if we were to unite, I've seen how our lives would be. But when these songs come in now, something has definitely changed in the way that when they come in, I do see this person, but I also, it's a sign for me that there is a 100% available divine partner coming in for me that is going to be on the same path as myself. I don't expect anybody to be perfect, but our connection is definitely going to have to be divinely inspired. I haven't been looking for an incredibly long time, because if I'm looking for a mate, I'm coming from my persona. I'm coming from some kind of need, and I don't need a mate. I want a mate because I do. It's a part of this human experience to desire a mate for a lot of people anyway. And also, we will accomplish really beautiful things for humanity. I will on my own also, but I've definitely always seen myself ending up with somebody, and he's going to want the type of union that I do, way more like a childhood friendship than anything romantic, even though there will be romance. Well done, Ancients. Thank you so much for having that come out so smoothly. Because of the Lionsgate portal, the energy is really amped up, and so there's the potential for me to talk way too fast. So when I start a video, if it seems like I've slowed down and I'm kind of talking like this, it's because the ancients have slowed me down and they're having it come through very, very gradually. And because the thoughts come in and they want to jam up the channel. So yeah, practice, practice. I don't ever expect to be perfect, but it sure felt perfect today. The flow did anyway. If you are struggling to let something go in your life that keeps holding you back, we would love to talk to you about that. Songwithmamag@gmail.com. We love you so much.